Kevin, how big of a problem is this for the club?
Jerome, it's a very big problem for the club. It's been ongoing since 2019, since the factory opened, and the club and the community, surrounding community, were assured that there'd be no stench, no smell from the factory, because we know what's going on in there. So it's very disappointing that we've got to this stage 4 or 5 years later. And from my own perspective, on behalf of the club, I work a lot with the youth, and from the back boundary of the factory there to our training pitch is 500 yards as the crow flies. And we have young lads, young girls out training all week, all weekends, and the stench just comes and goes, and it really is horrendous, to be honest. You really feel it right in your nose. We've had children and parents complaining about nausea, sickness, and it's putting the children off. We would notice as well that outside of training hours, lots of young ones would meet together to come up and practice. That has deteriorated immensely in the last few years. We've had a couple of incidents. Last year we run a very successful summer camp, and of course we need both pitches for that. There was one of the days we had to stop the coaching going on in the backfield, the training field, because the stench was that bad, and we had to then move all the children down to the main pitch, which couldn't facilitate all the children that we had. There's numerous other incidents when neighbouring clubs are coming to play, and again the stench is there, it's very prevalent, and it's very embarrassing. It's a really embarrassment at this stage. Neighbouring clubs coming and going, God, what is that smell? How do you cope with that? This isn't on, And then I suppose now for the committee, the local committee, that have been working tirelessly this last couple of years, they're getting nowhere with Mid-Ulster Council. NIEA have let them down as well, and it's just got to the stage now where we feel we need to take that next step, and this is the start of it.
So it sounds like it's getting worse, but the factory, I think there was a statement out yesterday that said they're trying to bring in new equipment. They are trying, or they think they're trying, but obviously it's not having an impact if things are getting worse.
It's not having an impact, and I think, to be fair to the factory, at the start they were very welcoming to the committee and the locals committee, and they did try new machinery, so they've told us, and they have tried different hours of work when they feel the stench, at night time, or that there could be an issue, or could be the solution. But it hasn't worked. It hasn't happened yet. So this is why 4 or 5 years later we've had to take this stance. Again, for myself, I have 3 young children, and they're involved with the club heavily, and that's why most of the people here today have the same issues.